For all the absolutely incredible things AI can do, I mean, it can write code, it can create unbelievable art, it can answer pretty much any question you throw at it, it has this one massive hidden weakness. When it comes to the visual world, the world you and I actually live in, AI is practically flying blind. And that leads to a really important question.
Right? It's such a simple question, but the answer cuts right to the heart of what's holding AI back. I mean, how can a system be so brilliant with words, but then just completely fall apart when it tries to follow a visual story, or even just connect a few dots between a couple of images? It all boils down to this, plain and simple. Its memory is broken. The entire way we've been trying to give AI a memory for the things it sees is fundamentally flawed. And it's a problem that has been a roadblock for the entire field. Well, until now. Okay, so let's look at the old way of doing things. The standard technique to give an AI some outside knowledge is this thing called retrieval augmented generation. Everybody just calls it RAG. And look, for text, it works pretty well, but the second you start feeding it images or video frames, the whole system just collapses under the pressure. And you can really see the two main ways it fails right here. The first method is, well, it's like forcing the AI to read this infinitely long, super messy scroll of every single visual observation it's ever made. It just gets completely lost in all the noise. The other method is to give it a summary, but the summary is so crunched down that it forgets the most important details and then it ends up just repeating itself, asking the same questions over and over. Basically, they're both dead ends. And this quote right here, this is from the actual research by Alibaba's Tongyi lab. And man, it just perfectly nails the mathematical problem. What it's basically saying is with that infinite scroll method, the more the AI tries to think and reason, the more its memory gets flooded with useless junk. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack that just keeps getting bigger and bigger until the important clues are completely drowned out. It's literally a guaranteed way to fail. So if the old way is busted, what do? Well, before they could even think about building a better memory, the researchers had to take a step back. They had to figure out, what does a good visual memory even look like in the first place? So they ran a pilot study to find out. And here we go. This is that aha moment right here in the data. They tested 4 different memory strategies. Just storing text captions? Terrible. Storing every single little visual detail? Just noisy and confusing. But then look at that last bar. Selectively holding on to only the most relevant visual memories, the semantically related ones. That was the clear winner. The big takeaway here is so important. It's not about remembering more. It's about remembering smarter. So this crucial insight, this aha moment, became the foundation for a totally new approach. One that doesn't just try to patch up the old methods, but throws them out and starts fresh. So let me introduce you to VimRAG. So, VimRAG, that stands for Visual Memory RAG. It's a brand new framework that gives AI a structured memory. And I want you to focus on that keyword graph. This is the huge shift. Instead of that messy, long, linear scroll of notes, VimRAG builds a dynamic map that shows how all the different ideas and pieces of evidence connect to each other. Now, VimRAG gets its power from 3 core innovations. 3 superpowers, really, that all work together to create this totally new kind of AI brain. Let's break them down. Okay, first up, you've got the Multimodal Memory Graph. The best way to think about this is like a detective's evidence board in a movie. It organizes every clue, every photo, every step in the reasoning process, with strings connecting everything. This way, the AI always knows where it's been and where it's going. Second, you have the Smart Resource Manager. This is brilliant. It treats visual detail like a budget. It's not going to waste its high-resolution focus on background noise. No, it spends it only on the most promising clues. And finally, the Precision Coach. This fixes a huge, huge flaw in AI training. It teaches the AI to value a good process, not just a lucky guess. So it rewards the right steps and penalizes the wrong ones, which makes the AI a much more reliable thinker. Now, a new architecture like this sounds amazing on paper, but you gotta ask, does it actually work? Well, to find out, the researchers put VimRAG through an absolutely brutal test. And I'm not talking about some simple quiz here. They created this massive unified data set. We're talking nearly 200,000 items, pulling from 9 different, very difficult benchmarks that mix text, images, and long videos all together. I mean, this thing is designed to be as complex as the real world. And this was the result. An overall score of 50.1. Now, I know that number might not seem huge by itself, but trust me,
In the world of AI benchmarks, a jump of this size is a massive, massive leap forward.
In fact, let's put that number in context. The previous best model out there, called MEM1, it scored a 43.6. VimRAG's 50.1 isn't just a little better, it's the new state of the art, and by a lot. And just look at the specific tasks. On SlideVQA, which is all about understanding complex presentations, it jumped almost 7 points. And on Synthetic QA, a really tough reasoning benchmark, it leaped over 11 points. It didn't just win, it totally dominated.
So what does all of this actually mean? Well, this isn't just another small update. By finally giving AI a functioning visual memory, VimRAG solves these fundamental problems that have been holding back the entire field for years.
So let's just recap those 3 breakthroughs real quick. First, it brings order to the chaos, swapping out that messy, infinite scroll for a clean, logical reasoning graph. Second, it teaches the AI to be resourceful, to focus its high-def attention only where it really counts. And third, and this is so important, it rewards good detective work, fundamentally fixing how AI learns by valuing the right steps, not just a lucky final answer.
Oh, and get this, there's a bonus. It does all of this while being more efficient. Yep. Because the AI isn't wasting time getting lost, or rereading things it's already seen, or making the same dumb mistakes over and over, it actually solves problems faster and with less wasted energy. A smarter memory means a faster, leaner AI.
At the end of the day, this breakthrough isn't just about getting better scores on a benchmark. It opens up a whole new frontier. I mean, imagine an AI that can spot a tiny tumor on a medical scan that a human doctor might miss, or a system that can watch a master woodworker and then guide your hands to do the exact same thing. The possibilities are just staggering. And it leaves us with one really powerful question to think about. If AI can finally see and remember our world, what is it going to show us that we've been missing all along?